Whew. Okay, let's see if anybody is coming in. I see that I am live. This is my first time being live, deep conditioning my hair. I think I may have done it like when I started my channel a few years ago, but I am very nervous for some reason. I don't know why I'm nervous. I shouldn't be nervous. I know what I'm doing. I do this all the time. But let me go in and see if you all are going to be tuning in. Hopefully I can have this video. Let me see if my volume is up. Hold on. Hopefully I can. Okay, let me turn my volume down. All right. So hopefully this video can be watched later. I'm not really sure how this whole live thing goes. Let me know if you are interested in live videos like every Saturday or every other Saturday. Just discussing topics, discussing hair, obviously, doing deep conditions or whatever the case may be. I might even do a live relaxer one day. So let me know if you are interested in that. Um, I don't see anybody as of now in my live, so I don't know if anyone. Let me go to my community to make sure that I post in there. Give me one moment. This is literally going to be a short video, so for anyone who's interested in this deep condition, just letting y'all know it's going to be like 10 minutes, hopefully, because no one's trying to hold y'all on a Saturday. So let me go ahead and post in my community tab. That's my computer. All right, so hopefully you all put on your notifications. It was such a, I don't know, I think it was a short notice when it came down to me posting that I was live. So let's go in. Let's just post this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start just because I want to go ahead and get this video going. So let me go ahead and show you all the things that I am going to be using for this video, which is basically the same things I use in the videos of deep conditioning and pretty much all my videos. Getting a bowl as well as a brush to deep condition the hair. And I have all of my oils, in which I'm going to show you the oils. I have my glycerin oil, which helps to aid and repair the hair. My jojoba oil. Y'all know this is like one of my go-to oils. I like the jojoba oil because it's very light but effective. My AMLA oil. I call it AMLA oil, but I think it's called AMLA oil. This Indian oil is good. It helps with hair growth. And let's see, all these oils can be found in the description. I'm going to list them in the description as well as on Amazon in my store. So shop my store. Aloe vera oil, definitely good in aiding in the hair growth. This is also good for your skin. My grapeseed oil, my wild growth oil, my black castor oil in it, as well as my argan oil. And then I am going to also, my secret ingredient. I've used this before and actually forgot about it when I ran out of it. I don't know how, I don't know why. I'm using the aloe vera oil, but I'm also using aloe vera juice. Now, I don't know if y'all have heard about the aloe vera period or aloe vera juice, whatever the case may be, but aloe vera, it helps with the strengthening of the hair, repairing of the hair, the hydration of the hair. So if you have not tried it, definitely look it up because it helps with the whole growth process. It even stimulates growth. So I say whenever you all are on any type of hair journey, whether you are relaxed or whether you're natural, look for things that help aid in growth. People I know have said that, oh, our hair only grows like however many inches. My hair, I have measured it to grow at least 2 inches every month. So I always am trying to look for the next thing to help grow my hair longer, help with my retention, obviously, but I do believe in certain things helping to grow the hair. How do I want to say? grow the hair more than it would typically grow. I do believe that. So all of those are my oils, as well as my little secret ingredient that I have been using, which is the aloe vera juice. Again, you can get this off of Amazon. This is what it looks like. And then the conditioner of choice is going to be my aloe vera conditioning deep replenishing conditioner. Got this out of my relaxer pack. Didn't use it because I already have so many. But this is what we're going to be using today. You all, like, this is one of the best conditioners. If you are high porosity, this is a really good conditioner. So definitely consider using this because it just immediately gets my, I feel like all of aloe vera's ORS products with my hair, it just, my hair loves it. So if you're high porosity, definitely look into that. I have natural heatless curls. I had my hair in like a goddess twist, and so I'm really like, legit, if we're being honest, I don't even want to deep condition because it looks so good, but I know I have to because I am on my routine regimen of deep conditioning every week. I am like, I don't swear, but that's what I'm talking about, swearing by it. I also want to show you all like my new background. It's so still under construction because I want to get my name. I want to get something like at the top with my name on it, Mrs. Cowart's Journey. But these are all of my products. Now, I'm going to tell you, uh, I got the whole line now of Olaplex. And baby, we're going to be doing a video on that because that, girl, we're going to be doing a video on that. Care, I still have kind of just building up, you know, what care, but Alpha G, Aloe Vera, Affirm, like I've been basically had these. These are products that help with my relaxed hair journey. So if you all are interested in any of these, if you already have them, list down below which ones you all are using. I mean, you don't have to obviously get all these. I just like hair products and things that work for me. So obviously I'm going to have that. I have my hooded dryer and just like my new blow dryer that I'm going to be using in another video. So stay tuned for that because I saw Deeper Than Hair using it, and baby, it looks like it does a really good job. But I'm going to show you my new toy. Hold on. So you got the new steamer. The new steamer. I have a steamer, but it stopped working on me, so I had to buy another one. So today's video, we're going to be showing you all the new steamer. This is also in my Amazon cart, so if y'all are interested in getting a new steamer, definitely watch. You can see if it works good because it's going to be my first time using it, and I'm going to definitely give you my honest opinion about whether or not it's good. I think it was like a little over $100, but you can find some that are cheaper. But again, you know, just be careful when you try to go the cheaper route because sometimes they're not as effective. So we're going to be using that later. We're going to jump into this video now. So let's go ahead. And hopefully if y'all are watching, definitely comment down below so I can see and answer any questions that you all may have. So my mixing bowl, again, have that. I'm going to go ahead and add in my oils first. And I don't measure anything. I just pour and go. So I usually, if we're going to, I guess, say how much I'm adding like maybe like a teaspoon of oil. So if you're interested in measurements and go by that, I say just do whatever works for you. This has worked for me for years. This has aided in my hair growth. If you're not familiar with my channel, definitely go back and check it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this now because I was already thinking it to myself. I am obviously regrowing my hair out. No longer pregnant. I don't even know. My baby is now 7 months as of now. So I'm planning on regrowing my hair out. And what that means is I am on a challenge to see from now until the end of this year how long my hair can grow healthy. I will be trimming off, cutting off any hair that is not healthy. I'm not holding on to anything that's not healthy in this 2022. That goes for everything, including hair. So if y'all are on a healthy hair journey, come join me. I'm going to show you my tips and I wouldn't say tricks because there ain't really no tricks, but tips on things that I use to grow my hair back out. Right now, I don't even know. I haven't measured it. Probably will do a measurement. My hair stops here, I guess you could say. Whatever that is. If y'all want to see a measurement video, then I'll do that. I'm not concerned about that because I know that I'll be doing trims. And so what that means that I'll be cutting whatever length from here that I have now. I'll be cutting it. So I've added all my oils and let's see show y'all what it looks like. Y'all know, it just looks like oil, some regular oils. Hopefully y'all can see that because I'm not about to spill it all over the place. But yeah. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add in, I already added all the oils. I'm going to be adding in my aloe vera. I'm going to do a teaspoon of aloe vera. And again, if y'all are coming in, this is good for aiding in hair growth as well as hydrating the hair. So a lot of times, you know, we need to make sure if we're not doing a steam or something that's going to bring hydration to our hair, adding your aloe vera juice. So if you don't have a steamer, adding your aloe vera juice, you know, and you could put heat on your hair with like a plastic cap and do the whole method of the blow dryer. Find ways that are going to work for you. Don't have to worry about doing everything that everybody does. My motto is works for you. So I'm going to go ahead and mix all of that in. And all of these are natural oils. So when you do go, find you some natural organic oils. And like I said, my conditioner of choice is going to be my ORS. I have the bigger bottle, which looks like this. Let me show you. So this is the old one. This is a newer version that has like the orange in it, or really like this. Both of them are effective. Both of them work really well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use this whole pack of conditioner. Hopefully I don't have to use more, but we'll see, because my hair is very thick, high porosity, relaxed hair, so sometimes it just requires a lot of conditioner. I like a lot of conditioner from root to tip on my hair. I like my new growth to be conditioned, as well as, you know, the strands of my hair, and obviously the ends, which are the oldest part of the hair. All right, so we're mixing that into the conditioner, the oils. If y'all have any questions, like I said, definitely list it down below. I am here to answer anything that you want to ask, or you can just comment in, just saying that you're here, just letting me know. Okay, and I'm not going to hold y'all long because I don't want this to be a long video, unless y'all want it to be a long video, but I really am not interested in it being very long. Okay. It's very oily right now, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough for my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another conditioner, or actually let's just grab the aloe vera replenishing. Just keep it the ORS line. And if I use too much, I like to go, and that's probably going to be a lot, and I kind of meant to do that because I want to, at this point, since I have a lot of oil, I want to be able to use it with next week's deep condition. If y'all are interested, as I said in the beginning, if you're interested in deep conditioning videos or any other video live that you want to see every Saturday or every other Saturday, comment down below and I would definitely do that for you all. We can chat it up, talk about topics like we did in the last video about natural to relax, and how a lot of naturals are now going back to relax, and that's their choice, and we are, at the end of the day, don't even matter. Don't matter whether they're relaxed or natural. We love them the same. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that condition to be like a little oily because I want that oil in my hair. That's what we're looking for. All right, so now that that's done, and you all can grab whatever oils, conditioners work for you, I'm going to go ahead and just dampen my hair just a little bit with some rose water. And this is another product that I've been using in my hair journey that aids in growth. A lot of these things stimulate growth. So if y'all are doing anything to stimulate your hair growth, list it down below and let us know what y'all are using, what y'all are doing. And I should have went ahead and I started detangling my hair, but I didn't finish. My hair's pretty much just been detangled all together though, but let's go ahead, make sure y'all detangle y'all's hair. I did do a video, which I'm going to show y'all that video as well, fixing, correcting, or attempting to fix and correct my under processed hair. If y'all don't know, I had a baby in which when I was pregnant, I did not relax my hair during that period of time. So it was over a year that I had relaxed my hair. So when it came down to relaxing my hair, whoo child, it was a lot of new growth, and it was just a lot of things going on with my hair. So it was under process, basically, just to say the least. And so I had to go in and try to correct it. I'm not a cosmetologist. I have been doing my hair since 12 years old, and just trial and error. That's all I've been doing is a bunch of trial and error and a bunch of research on YouTube to find out, how to take care of my hair. So I don't. Let me see how I want to say this. I don't encourage ones to do a corrective action or corrective relaxer because it was challenging. It was really challenging, and so I would say go to a salon to get that done if you can. But yeah, so whew, my hair feels good. I'm gonna spritz my hair again with the rose water. I'm really just doing this to get my hair a little bit wet, to soak in as much. It feels so good on my skin, but to soak in as much conditioner as possible. And as I mentioned before, if you're just coming in, all these products are on Amazon, but a lot of these products you can also just get from your local beauty store. All right, so I'm gonna section my hair into fours. So I'm gonna grab this comb. Make sure you got yourself a wide tooth comb to do your combing. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all long. I don't want this video to be long. So I'm gonna go as quickly as possible to be thorough and as effective as possible. Okay. And this last one in the butt. I feel like definitely after becoming pregnant, my hair has gotten a lot thicker. So I love that, if anything. Shorter, but it's thicker. All right, I'm gonna start off with this section here. I don't know, I like to start with my front. So let's go in. I'm gonna use the back of my comb or back of my brush to do my deep condition. And how I apply it is just like basically how you will apply a relaxer, but sometimes I go in with my hand because I'm probably gonna end up doing that. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just go ahead and start off with it. I just like doing this method of my hand just because I like to feel and make sure that my hair is getting penetrated with all of the conditioner from root to tip. So do however you want to, but that's how I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, let's see. And then I'm going to go in last again with putting it on my ends. This is how you're going to keep your hair hydrated. This is how you're going to also make sure that your relaxed hair journey is effective. Find what works for you and implement that into your hair journey. Because some of these oils or some of these conditioners, if you are relaxed but low porosity, may not work for you. So just know, what works for you all. I do this several times, just like I said, until my hair feels like it's absorbed it, then I move on to the next one. Kind of want to listen to some music. It's so quiet. I don't see no one commenting, so I wish I could listen to music, but I think YouTube won't allow that. I think they'll strike me, or I don't know. Y'all know it's real when I did my makeup. Cause I usually don't wear no makeup in videos. I just usually just get on here and go about my day. And my baby is downstairs with my husband. They doing their thing, playing. Making sure I saturate my roots. Like to lift it up and then go down. I'm just spilling it all over this dress, but that's fine. I ain't going nowhere anyways. And I'm going to go and sit under the dryer. Hopefully I can do that live, but I'm going to sit under the dryer for a good 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Just again, I want to make sure my hair is hydrated. All these products that I'm putting in, that's one thing, but I want to make sure that it penetrates. And that's what that steamer is good for. It deeply penetrates the hair. So it's going to help aid in that retaining of the length and making sure that it absorbs the products that you put into the hair. All right, so one section down. We're going to go ahead, take this down. I'm going to put this side up. I'm just going to lay that across itself. I immediately, once I pushed that live button, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no turning back. I started getting nervous, and then I was like, for what? Like, I'm talking and doing the same thing I do every week. So, like, what are you nervous for? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a people pleaser, so, and which I don't think no one really should be, obviously. So, but I think it's just the fact that if you mess up, you can't edit it. So, but either way. All right, let's go ahead, put on my ends. And today is such a beautiful Saturday. So beautiful. There's natural light coming in. And do y'all see how easy my hair is? I'm able to like just part it and get in there. Like, that's because of deep conditionings. Deep condition, deep conditioning, deep conditioning. And throughout the week, I do my moisturizing in oil or moisturizing and sealing, which I did a video of that. If y'all have not watched that, that was like my last video, so check it out. So I try not to be in my hair that much. And I would say, like, if you're going to moisturize and seal, based on what your hair feels like. But for me, like, I try to moisturize and seal like maybe once or twice throughout the week because, again, I'll be deep conditioning every Saturday. So let's just say that I do a deep condition on Saturday. I'll moisturize, obviously, and seal that day that I'm doing my deep conditioning. And then, like, I would say probably maybe around like Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in need for another moisturizing seal. And again, it just depends on how much I'm outside. I do a lot of walking with my baby. Like with their stroller, so that will play an effect on my hair. So sometimes I'm having to put more moisturizing and sealing. I will say that I did notice that, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, even though it will be in the video that will be coming up this week. I did my under processing relaxer. I didn't get all of it to my liking, but I got a lot of it. You know, I will have to go back in and do some more, but that was my first time I having to do a corrective like relaxer for under processed hair. So I ain't even gonna lie. Obviously, I try not to lie at all, but I was just nervous. I was really nervous because I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want it to be on my hair too long. And when you already have hair that's already relaxed, it's kind of difficult to kind of time it because it's already relaxed. It's just not to the liking of the other parts of your hair. So I was nervous because I really didn't know how to time it. So, but it did what it did. I'll probably go in and do it again, but just kind of letting y'all know that that video is coming out. Oh, so y'all can go and watch that this Thursday coming up if you're interested. Or actually, no, actually I think it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, so it's coming out tomorrow. So y'all heard it here first. That will be my corrective action or corrective relaxer. I can't remember the name of that video. My hair is already feeling soft. Already feeling soft. Like, that's when you know you got a good conditioner. If you have to wait for it to basically be effective, like, I don't know, and however long that may be, that should let you know. That should let you know when you're applying it to your hair. If you don't feel it right away doing its job, then that should let you know right there that that's not going to be a conditioner that's for you. And I've had conditioners like that. I was like, this is not feeling whatever. And it can be a couple of minutes, and I'll be like, this is still not doing it, and I'll change it up and add something to it. So again, know what works for you. All right, so we are already done with the front part. I don't even know how many minutes that's been, but That's good. Feels good already. Every single time. ORS never fails me. And I was using the Humecta Care one too. That's a good one for me for high porosity hair. I know someone mentioned in one of my videos, oh, I've tried this conditioner and it didn't work for me. But come to find out they were low porosity. So that's why it's important you all know what porosity you are. That's what my hair is looking like prior to the conditioning. Just gonna part it. And I try to part it into small sections just so again I can make sure that my hair is getting evenly um, distribute with the conditioner. So I see y'all ain't saying nothing in the comment section. Y'all watching but not saying anything. I don't know if y'all. I guess y'all don't have any questions, which is, I mean, I guess it's a good thing. Y'all just watching me condition. We're conditioning together, hopefully. I do want to know what conditioners you all are using, especially if you are high porosity hair. I like to know what type of conditioners work for you, because sometimes I find that I have not tried conditioners that y'all have suggested or told me that y'all are trying. So I like to know what ones y'all are using, even though I don't need another conditioner in my life. I have all the conditioners in the world. But yeah. And let me know, how do y'all like the setup? I got it done like last week, last Saturday. Yeah, so I did it last Saturday. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna like the whole new background. I'm still adding things to it, so yeah, let me know. Okay, so we are literally 1/3 of the way. And I'm gonna jump under my steamer. I think I'm gonna jump under with my bag. Again, it's gonna be my first time using the steamer. So I already got my water in there. I'm excited to use it. Got off of Amazon. For those who are coming in and watching, got off of Amazon. You can shop my store. It was a little over $100. There's probably some other ones that are a little bit more affordable. But I saw the reviews, so look at the reviews. That's the first thing. But I wanted just to make sure that I wasn't going like the cheap route and ended up with junk. So that's why I got that one. I will also try to remember to put the hoodie dryer that I bought in the description. But again, like I said, it's in my Amazon store, which that link is already down below for you all to watch. Making sure I get my ends. I think I'm going to be doing a black tea rinse soon because I noticed that my hair is shedding. And I know the hair's supposed to shed, obviously, at least I think it's like between 100 to 200 strings of hair, but I don't know, like I just want to see if I do the black tea rinse, if I could kind of limit the amount that is shedding. Put that in the back. I'm going to show y'all really quickly just what my hair looks like if y'all are interested in the back. So that's what it's looking like so far. And I think I'm going to be doing a protective style soon, with some like twists or something, the braiding method wise, because I know the last time I did the twist it did not work out for my hair and I suffered damage to my hair. So let me know if y'all are protective styling at this moment and what type of protective styles you all like to do, because I can't get on every bandwagon of every protective style, as I've said in the past. I'm gonna bring that forward. And just as I'm doing this, I thought my hair was really hydrated. Oops. I thought my hair was really, really hydrated, but I'm noticing that in areas it is very dry. So yeah, it's good that we're doing this deep condition, because it's dry in areas. I'm trying to move my hair strands around so I can, yeah, there it goes. It got soft. Man, this ORS is like life to the hair. My hair immediately is just soaking it up. Thank God for RS. Thank God for people just knowing what they doing when it comes down to products, because where would we be? Where would we be? All right, I'm gonna separate this one last time, and And I thought that conditioner was a lot, but obviously it wasn't, because I need more. Wow. Underestimated the thickness of my hair. It's crazy. My hair, I feel like, is a lot thicker than it was. Like, I feel like my hair is, I don't know if I can say that it's a lot healthier than it was before being pregnant, because I feel like my hair was healthy. Um it is a lot easier, I would say, obviously, because it's a lot shorter, so it's not as much hair as far as lengthwise. But I feel like it's gotten a lot thicker. Is it just me? I don't know. Y'all let me know. This feels like it's gotten a lot thicker, and with it being thicker, it just feels like it's more, you know, hair to have to work through. This is literally all the conditioner. Wow. Well. I watch people put conditioner in their hair. I don't know. I like watching videos like that, and I be like, that ain't enough. I don't know. Is that just me? But I look at people put conditioner in their hair, and it's like, oh, my hair needs more than that. Like, that ain't enough. You got to get them ends. Like, they'll do some here, and then they'll do some in the ends, and I'll be like, what about the rest of the hair? Like, the whole hair needs it. But that's just me. All right, so that's done. Wow, my hair feels so good. I don't even know why I'm surprised, because this ain't the first time I've done this, obviously. But I think it's the quickness of how it just moisturizes my hair. Like, it's like my hair just literally just gives. So that's what it's looking like. If y'all can see. Oh, wow. I'm on my computer as well as on my laptop, and as well as on my phone. So if you see me looking I'm looking at my phone right here. So yeah, this looks good. Wow. All right, so this looks good as well. Wow. This is what my hair looks like conditioned. And I guess the conditioner kind of shows like the true length of the hair, kind of, I guess. So you can see that my hair is here. I don't know if it's grown or not. Y'all let me know from the last videos of me cutting. I think it has. I think it has. I mean, obviously, it has, but I want to say from the time that I cut my hair, y'all, I cut it again. So yeah, I just saw hair and I was like, nope, gotta cut it. So that's what I did. Right now, I am adding more conditioner to my bowl because I ran out. So we're gonna go ahead and just add the same ingredients. It's just crazy. Like, I never thought that I needed so much product. My hair feels so good. I'm adding in my mixed oil of black castor oil as well as the wild growth oil. I know some people say they can't use wild growth oil, but my hair loves it. My hair loves it. I literally, and I've said this, and I sometimes, when you say something, you feel like you crazy, but I'm saying it because I know it's true. And I've known it to be true for years since being on my journey. I can sometimes feel my hair like popping out of like growing, basically. I can feel it growing out of my scalp. It's like, it's crazy to mention, and I've heard people say this as well after I said it, but it's like I could feel it moving, and I don't know how to say it, but that's what's been happening. But I've noticed it a lot when I use the wild growth oil. I can feel a lot of movement in my hair and my scalp with the wild growth oil. So as of my hair journey, I'm going to continue to use it because I've seen a difference in my hair growth. So yeah. So I'm going back in, adding in my favorite oils. If y'all have not watched the beginning of the video, it's on there. Oh, hello, gorgeous. I have a comment from Mr. Chevrolet 94. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for the compliment. So I'm adding in my oils again to the mixture. Hopefully there can be some more added left over from here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my last section, which is in the back. And as I said, we're gonna get under the dryer, not the dryer, but the steamer. I want to see if there's a difference in the feel of my hair or the effectiveness of my hair with the steamer versus the the hooded dryer that I typically do. I have done my research in which, that's the conditioner coming out. I've done my research in which I have read that the steamer is better because it hydrates the hair. So I gotta look and see the difference between hydrating. I'm probably gonna do a video on that to see the difference between hydrating and the hooded dryer so that we can see which one is more effective for our hair journey, whether you're relaxed or natural, whatever the case may be. All right, that's what my conditioner is looking like. Again, I like it to be on the oily side, so that's what we're looking for. I already missed my hair with the rose water. I'm going to go ahead and do it a little bit more just so it again can absorb as much product as possible. My hands are so slippery. Okay, that should be good. Already detangled. Make sure y'all detangle. Go ahead and section this off. Ah, what did you use? I see a comment from Charlene Henry. What did you use for your deep conditioning? What product? And are you high porosity? So I'm just reading the comments in which Miss Charlene Henry just posted a comment asking or basically saying that she just finished her deep condition. What did you use? And like I said, what is your porosity? So whenever you all, like I said in another video, if you have not watched that video, definitely check it out. I will try to link this stuff down below, these videos that I'm mentioning, if you basically have not had the opportunity to watch it. But you got to know the porosity of your hair before you decide to do what someone else does on their hair journey. Because a lot of people I know have asked me for several years, what products do you use? It's not the products necessarily. It's being consistent in your hair journey, but then also knowing your porosity, because I could tell them from A to Z all the products that I use. But again, if we're not the same porosity, then that doesn't matter. All right, so we're just going to clip that in. Like I said, this ORS conditioner is what I'm using. It feels so good on my hair. So good. Mega Growth Deep Conditioner, Anti-Breakage, Strengthening, Restore, and Repair. Mega Growth. I feel like I've heard of that before. Huh. What's your porosity? I want to know what your porosity is. And I want to say I think you've commented before on your porosity, but forgive me if I've if I forgot. Oh, mega growth. Ooh, gotta probably try that. Anything that's mega growth, extreme growth, because what these products that I'm using are things to help in the growth of the hair. So definitely, if you're high porosity, check it out. But Charlene, like I said, she just commented saying that she's using the Mega Growth Deep Conditioner, Anti-Breakage, Strengthening, Restore, and Repair. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. And I think I've heard of that before. Y'all, this is just, oh. I know that this probably is not the process that everybody chooses to use when it comes. Look at this condition just all on my chest. But I feel like it's more effective for me because I can feel like my hair in every area is getting the product. Your hair just eats up moisture. Yeah, that means that you're probably high porosity then, because anytime the hair is just drinking up moisture, drinking up conditioning, drinking up products, that means that the hair is typically you are high porosity, because that's what our hair tends to do. So that's good to know for yourself, because you'll need to know what products work for you. Ah, okay, so you decondition your hair the same way. Yeah, to me, like I was saying earlier, like you see people they'll put conditioner here and they'll put conditioner here and that's it. I'm like, but what about all this part of the hair that's dry? And yes, this is the oldest part of the hair, the ends, but you need to be able to feel that product working through your hair, because you don't want to just put something on there and there's areas of the hair that's not getting that conditioning. To me, that's kind of, defeats the purpose of conditioning. So this is what my hair is looking like. And I'm just, like I said, I'm on my camera as well as my, sorry, not my camera, but my phone, as well as my computer. So we are almost done with the whole applying method. Exactly. You got to take your time. You can't just rush this process. to me, like, I don't know, like I said, whatever you're doing, for whatever reason you're doing it, you want to make sure that it's going to be effective for you and your journey, your hair journey. And like I said, I am going to challenge you all who are relaxed or who are watching my video, period, whether you're natural or relaxed, porosity is high or low, it doesn't matter. I'm going to challenge you all to be on this hair growth. You don't have to be on the same challenge as me as far as just, growing your hair out. Because sometimes people don't want to grow their hair out. They just want it to be healthier, or thicker, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to challenge you all to do that, to grow your hair out to whatever the length that you want it to be, but healthier hair. I'm challenging you all for healthier hair. Do not hang on to those ends. I see people, and I'm just being honest, I see people who they'll show their hair, whatever the case may be, and I've done this too, holding on to them ugly old inches that are dead, because of the ends or breakage or whatever the case may be. Get rid of that. Just get rid of it. It's going to hinder your hair in the long run. Obviously, we know that breakage just continues to break, but just get rid of that. I challenge you all for a healthy hair journey and learn from whatever it is that your hair is going through. Keep away from those protective styles that are not protective. Wow. All right, so that's what my hair is looking like. I am a greasy mess, but that is okay. Let me back up so y'all can see what my hair is looking like. Make sure that all of my hair, including my sides, are getting all the conditioner that it needs. Don't forget, please don't forget, like, the sides of the hair. So sometimes we'll put conditioner on, but we don't get the sides of our hair. Get the sides of your hair. Your kitchen, obviously, but get the sides of the head. Whole perimeter is what you want to be conditioned. Don't miss a beat. It's so good. This feels so good. I'm just kind of rubbing it in to my scalp, but I'm also doing that because I want to be able to feel if there's anywhere that I kind of like missed to put the conditioner on. Okay, I think that's good. That's good. It's almost like I don't even need to be under the steamer because it already feels nice. All right, I'm gonna go grab a plastic bag. I forgot to grab one. But before I do that, I'm going to wipe my hands down and set up my steamer. So let's get that done. Again, the steamer is from Amazon. You can shop the Amazon store. Let me know if you all use a steamer in your deep conditioning sessions or deep condition. Let's go ahead. It's already on. So that's going to heat up and hopefully start its working process. I'm going to go, like I said, grab my plastic bag. Get my hands off. Move back. Like I said, this was a little over $100. You might be able to try or see if there are more affordable ones. But again, I don't like to gamble when it comes to my hair. I looked at the reviews, and so this was a good one. Ones that professionals use. So, all right, let's go grab a bag. Y'all excuse my door because it's been acting crazy with the whole weather. So I got my bag. It's a grocery store bag. Don't judge. Don't judge. It's free. And that's what I decided to use. I know someone mentioned in another one of my videos, just buy The plastic caps are only $1. Well, this is only free. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put that on top of my hair. And let it fall into the bag. Because I want my hair to, whenever I'm manipulating it like that, I want it to basically be in the pattern that my hair grows. I don't want to flip it all over the place, because I noticed, and one of y'all commented before, I just noticed that I have a lot more tangles when I'm flipping it all over the place. So we're going to try to keep it in the way that it's that it grows. So Charlene just commented saying that she uses a shower cap and a heat cap, and adds extra heat with a blow dryer and do things around the house. I used to do that too, like doing things around the house. I probably will still do that. But I do notice that, you know, this steamer, it's going to be my first time using this particular steamer. But either way, we're about to see what it feels like, hopefully. Oh, it's already getting heated. Oh, wow. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I don't know if y'all can tell. Hopefully y'all can tell, because this heat is just everything. Can y'all hear me too? Hopefully y'all can hear me too. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, so the camera focus is blurry, or maybe it's my internet. So now I'm looking at it. It looks clear on my end. Oh, it feels so good. Oh my God, where have I been? This is good. Wow. It's so, immediately I could feel the heat all around. Wow. It's hot. Wow. Yeah, I might not have to sit in this thing for no 10 minutes, because it's, wow, this is good. Wow. Okay, so we just got a question from Queen B. Williams. Hello, dog. So Queen K B _ Williams. The camera focus is blurry, or maybe it's the internet. I'm just reading it through it. So my steamer from Charlene, I got this off of Amazon for a little over $100. I'm gonna list it into like the description so you all can see. There are so many different ones. Look at the reviews. Obviously, you don't have to buy the one that I bought, but there's so many different steamers. I wanted to make sure that I got a steamer that I knew that was not just affordable, but was going to be effective. I don't want to go the cheaper route and then hate that I went with that cheaper route because it didn't do an effective job, or it broke. I had a steamer before that I had, and it broke. So that being said, it was like, I don't know, $50, $30 or something like that, and yeah, it just stopped working. So this was, I want to say, let me look it up while I have you all on here now. Let's look and see what the price was. Woo, this is hot. This is
ZON.com.
I am looking it up while I have y'all on here, so give me one moment. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Like, y'all, this is so hot. Oh. I'm gonna have to turn this down. And right now, like I said, I'm just looking up my account. Hopefully I can try. Y'all hear that talking? That's my laptop. There you go. Oh, wow. I guess I'm just really surprised on how much heat this is pushing out. I just got this steamer last week, but I didn't want to touch it until I did this video for you all. So again, I'm just as surprised as you all as far as how much heat is pushing out, if you all are seeing this. Let's see. Like I'm sweating. Okay, so let's go look at this again. Oh, and I see that they're currently unavailable. The one that I have. Mine is the CL-Z Professional Hair Steamer with 5 CASTOR rolling color processing steamer hydration machine. So, but I do see that it's unavailable right now. But they have similar ones. I'll list it down below if y'all are interested in just looking at other ones that are similar. But yeah, wow, I can feel like my hair just feels like it's absorbing it in. Like I don't know how to explain it, but my hair definitely feels good underneath. I can feel like my hair is absorbing the steam, the conditioner a lot quicker than the blow dryer, if that makes sense. Like I can definitely see that when my hair has absorbed the heat from the blow dryer, but the fact that this is hydrating and heat at the same time, this has to be more effective, because I've only been sitting on here like a good couple of minutes and I can already feel a difference in my hair. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so this cost me, this was $129.99, so $130. But again, let me repeat, there are more affordable ones. So if y'all are interested in finding something that's more affordable for your price range, definitely check it out. And answering your question, Queen Williams, she stated that the what's the cost for the steamer? So it's 130. She has a bonnet that stopped working. So I guess it's like a steamer bonnet or something, or connects to a dryer or something like that. I just had a steamer that I bought a couple years ago from Amazon. It was a little bit more affordable. It's actually in my Amazon cart. I'm probably gonna take it out because it broke. And I don't know what happened or why it broke. So I don't want to encourage anything for you all if it broke for me. And I, like I said, hadn't used it for years. Y'all, the moisture is getting in my eye. Wow. Wow. Let me get my towel. The one day that I put on makeup for the sake of the video, and here we are, sweating it out. So to answer your question, Charlene, she asked what the difference between a steamer versus the hooded dryer. The hooded dryer helps the conditioning or whatever it is that you're doing, helps to penetrate with that product, but the steamer hydrates and it penetrates. So it's doing more of an effective job. You ever get into the dryer, hooded dryer, and you definitely feel like your hair feels a lot softer. It does, maybe feels, hydrated as well. But I can immediately, from sitting under this hooded dryer within like maybe 5 minutes, I can immediately feel all of this right here in the front. I don't even know how to explain it, but I can feel like my pores are opened up to absorb the product. So yeah, I don't necessarily feel that until I get from underneath my hooded dryer sometimes. Then I'll feel like that cool mist air feel, and I'll be like, oh, my hair feels really good. But do whatever works for you. You don't have to use a steamer. You continuously use your hooded dryer. But if you look up a hooded dryer versus the steamer, which I did, it's a lot more effective with the penetration of the hair. And I needed something and wanted something more effective with my deep condition videos or deep conditionings every week. I wanted something that was going to leave my hair more hydrated over the week. So you know how you have to moisturize and you have to seal. If I can limit the amount of moisturizing and sealing I have to do throughout my week, because sometimes I just notice that my hair is just tends to be, dang, I just put some moisturizing and oil in it on Monday, and man, my on Wednesday it's like definitely not feeling as hydrated. So I want to know if during the steaming process, is it going to allow me to last longer? because it has more hydration in my hair. But again, keep in mind, if you're outside, you're probably going to have to put more deep conditioning, more moisturizing and sealing in your weeks. But I want to know, with this being my first time doing this process with this hooded dryer, am I going to be able to just do one moisturize and seal? Because that allows me to not be in my hair as much, as well as it's going to allow me to keep my hair hydrated longer, obviously. So, yeah. So hopefully I answered your question, Charlene. And then you asked what style am I planning to do? So I'm planning on typically I'll do like the goddess twist, and that just is easy for me because I can take it down to moisturize and seal. But I noticed that though I'm not having to be in my hair as much, I have bobby pins in my hair, and I noticed that with my hair being shorter, I'm having to put more bobby pins in it, which I feel like I don't want it to cause any breakage. I'm not going to say that, but I feel like it's causing unnecessary tension in my hair, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep. And y'all, I'm just wiping all of this this water off my face. But I don't want to continue to have that pulling on my hair. That I already know is something that I mentioned in videos is not good for the hair. So I want to find something that's going to be a lot easier on my hair. If y'all know any other type of protective styles that you are trying, definitely list it down below. I don't do ponytails like that because that already know is just kind of, in my opinion, asking for breakage in certain areas. Even with moving it all over the place, you're still constantly manipulating the hair. I want to find something that's going to keep my hands pretty much off my hair. So that being said, I might do like some twists in my hair again, just doing the braided methods, like the passion twist method. I think I'm leaning towards that. So that's the protective style that I'm looking for. We'll not be doing it tight. We'll be braiding it at the root and twisting the rest of the hair. I'm probably gonna wear that for a good like week or two. And Charlene, what protective style are you doing? Or what protective style are you ladies doing with your hair journey? What works for you all? So I'm gonna say I can definitely feel the heat here. I don't feel it so much back here. So it's like it's really heating up here, really, really to the point that it's uncomfortable, but I don't feel it as much in the back. And so that's not a good thing for me. Let's lift this up and put this towel behind me. So again, repeating, I can feel the heat all up here, but I feel not as much in the back until I put my hand back here. I can feel some heat back there, but it's nowhere near the amount of heat right here. So I might have to turn around and heat it up some. It goes all the way down, but baby, who can breathe? So yeah. Low buns. With you doing low buns, Charlene, let me know. Have you noticed that? Because you know how our hair has like that V, and then it has a middle section of the V when our hair comes down. I don't want to be growing out my hair and then having that thinning going, down in the middle of my hair because of wearing ponytails. I noticed in my hair journey, though I was moving it around, the middle section of my hair would be the thinnest part. You understand what I'm saying? So, hence why I try not to do buns or whatever the case may be. A lot of times, if I did do a bun, then I just twisted it around itself and didn't do like a scrunchie or a hair tie. But yeah, so I say if you're gonna do that, then just think of ways that's gonna keep like the tension off of certain parts of your hair. Yeah, this is definitely hot. And this rotates all around, so what I'm doing now is just moving it. It has wheels on it, so that's good. Wow. So this is where the water goes. This is where it catches the water. So if y'all are interested, and then this little piece here, if y'all can see, it lowers it down. and this adjusts the height of it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Joblin, I think that's how you say your name. She commented that she does mini braids that are convenient for her. So okay, I actually saw someone who I think they were natural because again I don't discriminate when it comes down to ones doing their hair, protective styles, whatever the case may be, or even their wash days. Sometimes I just look to see what methods that they're using. So I watch both natural and relaxed girls to see what they're doing. But I did recently watch this video of this girl who was natural, and she did like a bunch of mini braids around her hair with her own hair, and was saying that this helps to retain length. So I may be doing that one day just to see if that's going to be effective with my hair journey with relaxed hair. We'll see. We'll see, because I definitely want to find ways and implement those ways in my hair journey for you all to see. Okay, hey, try this, or whatever the case may be. Yana, I think that's how you say it. KY. I don't know what you're saying. Yana, I think that's how you say it. KY. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. So Jocelyn just commented saying that she is relaxed and that obviously it is working for her. So I definitely will be trying this at some point in time. That lets me know. When you do the mini twist, how long do you leave it in your hair? As well as when you do it, are you moisturizing and sealing it? Are you putting your hair up, so that your ends are protected? Like, what are you doing? Because that's what I've been thinking about. Okay, if I'm going to do these mini twists, then how am I going to keep my ends from rubbing against, my shoulders or my clothes? I can moisturize and seal easily, I think. But yeah, are you retwisting it every so often? How long are you leaving it in? These are questions that I know that people are going to want to know. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad that you said this because I literally was looking at this video last week and then looked at it again yesterday. Wow. So just going to go ahead and say all of like half of my head that's been under this hottest section feels very hydrated. It feels very, how do I say? When your hair feels moisturized. So it feels very soft, squishy, like you could tell that there's water in there underneath the cap in that section, but really soft. And then here, I definitely can feel that it's soft, but it's still cold. It's cold as if I just put the product on there, so I'm not feeling any heat back there. I'm just gonna lower it to see if that's gonna make a difference. This gets really hot. Hopefully you all can still hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm just continuously rubbing off the excessive water that's falling all over the place. Okay. I do notice that me putting my head down is definitely getting the heat now. Yeah. Man, all this water falling all over the place though. Ain't putting no makeup on next video, y'all. Just letting y'all know. Okay, thank you, Charlene, for letting me know you can hear me. So now that we have you all in here, what video do you all want to see? My next video, which will be coming out Sunday, tomorrow at 8 a.m., is going to be my corrective relaxer. You all know that I did my relaxer after a year, actually over a year, because I was pregnant. I did not do a relaxer. I don't encourage it just because of the things that are in it and the possibilities that I read. If y'all know my history, I had a miscarriage and I had an ectopic pregnancy. So all that being said, I wasn't going to risk it over no relaxed hair. But I did suffer a lot of damage. Had to cut my hair, obviously, to like my shoulder, a little bit collarbone, I would say. And so here we are today. So that video is going to be out tomorrow, just showing you all how I did the corrective relaxer and Y'all can see that and comment down below. I don't recommend you all to do it at home because it was crazy challenging. I was nervous on how long to leave it. So, but y'all will see that video because it would basically be telling you all my steps, what I did, and what I wish I would have done, and so forth. Okay, and I know y'all can see the comments, and they're not moving fast, so I know y'all can see that. But just for the sake of anyone who wishes to watch this video later, I want to make sure that I'm reading out the comments for them as well. But Jocelyn just indicated that she plaits her hair for a month and moisturizes her mini braids daily. Okay, she leaves them in 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, she watched the YouTuber Miss Ani, I think that's how you say it. She's Nigerian and relaxed. Okay, does mini braids. And Brianna Roche. Yeah, I watched Brianna Roche as well too. I just commented on one of her videos that she just did. Okay, okay. And Miss Joblin, do you know if you are high porosity or low porosity? And with you moisturizing and sealing daily, do you see any change in your hair when it comes down to, you see any breakage when it comes down to moisturizing and sealing so often? I know for me, I can't moisturize and seal that often just because the manipulation of the hair. I see that sometimes it causes, breakage. So I try to stay out of my hair as much as possible. All right, so I'm going to be on here a good 5 more minutes for the back of my head. Wow, my hair feels good. I can definitely feel it. It feels so good, but I am dripping like I am crying. And I don't know if Yana is still in here, but I know she did a message of VUM.NGO. I don't know if that's something that, I don't know. I don't know what that means. How do y'all like the background? I'm doing a little change up, I wanted to kind of indicate like a little mini salon. All these are the products that I've already had other than the Olaplex. I recently got a couple more of them, but basically had the whole line already. And some new products is the Care. Okay, that makes sense, Joblin. That makes sense. So she indicated that she's low porosity, ladies, and that she finds that daily moisturizing helps keep her hair healthy. That's the difference between porosity of high and porosity of low. We don't have to moisturize and seal as often because we're able to keep those oils and moisturizers in longer. My son, who is low porosity, my baby boy, I have to moisturize and seal his hair every single day. His hair is so dry every single day. So as soon as I moisturize it, he soaks it up. But the next day, it's like I ain't put nothing in it. I'm like, what in the world? So yeah. Nice. Nice. I'm glad I could help you with my background. She indicated that she likes background, Joblin stated, and is giving her ideas. I'm glad you really, really like it. There's so much more I want to do. Don't mind the 2 screws back here because I'm going to be getting that and plastering that up. But I'm going to get my name somewhere back here, Mrs.Cowart's Journey. I want to make sure I implement things down here that, again, that I use in my hair journey. So you all are able to see. Sometimes you don't even have to ask because I'm going to be up in the front doing my recording and you're able to see these are my staple products. So if you haven't heard of Alpha G, here it is. Try it out. Olaplex, Care, Affirm, and then behind this is the ORS. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hold on. These are the staple products. And then at the very bottom are like my moisturizers, my oils, which I'll be doing a video on that next week for you all, hopefully, just showing you all my favorite oils and moisturizers. Okay, so Charlene indicated that she likes the Care. I used the Care years ago, and I kind of just forgot about it until I mentioned in one of my videos about Hairlicious. If y'all have not watched her, she's been around for so long, and I've been watching her that long. But she mentioned about the Humecta, which is this product here. Where is it at? Over here. The Humecta, the big tube. Bomb for high porosity hair. Bomb. If you're low porosity, I don't encourage you to use it just because someone who was low porosity told me that it didn't work for their hair. So I don't encourage y'all to use it. And it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. So you can check it out in my Amazon store. All these products are listed in my Amazon store, so y'all can check it out. But again, if y'all are ones that go out in the world and buy products, because I don't go out like that. I have my baby. I stay at home. But if y'all go out, these are at your salon. I mean, your local beauty stores as well. All right. And I'm trying to make sure I get the heat in the back. That's the only thing. I would say if I can make a change with this is it needs to be an even distribution of heat going around in here. And I don't really feel like it is. Let me turn it back around. And maybe it is when I'm done, I'll be able to see it, but I don't feel it. It's a lot of water being on the sides. I'm just trying to keep it from getting onto my laptop. So next video, what do y'all are interested in seeing? I know I stated that. What do y'all want to see? Are there changes in my channel that y'all want to see? Because I'm definitely thinking of some different changes. I want to bring more chit chat videos with you all, talking about trending topics or any topic. I definitely felt like the natural to relax was a topic to talk about. Me being relaxed. But also, I'm going to say this to you all. I wasn't going to say anything, but I want to get y'all's opinion. What about podcasting? What do y'all think about podcasting? Where we talk about anything and everything, whether it's hair, whether it's decor, children, whatever it is. I am thinking about doing a podcasting because I just have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. So yeah, and I don't know how or what YouTube will allow. So I want to see if podcasting will be an avenue that you all will be interested in. We can go deeper into certain topics, and obviously you all, as I can see in the comment sections in period on my channel, majority of you all are respectful, so I don't think that's going to be an issue with podcasting. But always, I'm going to always mention this: be respectful of others. Not everybody is living the same life as you, and we're all different for a reason, because that's what the good Lord made us to be. So if a person is natural or relaxed, or whatever the case may be, just allow people to be able to state their opinion respectfully. Okay, so Charlene likes the idea of podcasting. I haven't seen, and you all let me know, I haven't seen anybody who is relaxed do a podcasting. So I want to do podcasting discussing topics, whether it's related to our struggle, whether it's related to us. Like I said, one of my videos, sis, I'm following your hair journey, but yet my hair is still breaking and yours is not, type of thing. I want to talk about those things because sometimes we follow people's hair journey, as I stated in the video, and yet we're still suffering the damage, and we followed it to a T, but we're still suffering the damage. Or we may see a little change, but we're still suffering damage and we're having to cut our hair. So my journey is to not really necessarily tell you what to do, but show you how to do it. And if you choose to do that, then hopefully it helps with your hair journey. But I want to teach you all to know that we may not be the same hair porosity, but it's the same hunger. It's to find out about your hair. That's important. Our hair is important, whether you think you want it long or not. And then people say, oh, hair is just hair, but it's a part of us. It's a part of us, and the Lord said that our hairs are a glory. So with all that being said, I just think that it's important that it's like taking care of your skin. It's like taking care of your health. That's part of your being. So you don't have to have long hair. You don't have to have relaxed hair, but you should have healthy hair. So and again, not everybody wants to take care of their hair at home, but if for the ones that are interested in doing that, that's who I am. I'm one who likes to teach people on how to take care of their hair at home, because it can be done. It can be done. And I'm a living testimony. Y'all know that song? I am a living let me stop singing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Jocelyn likes the idea of the podcasting too. Okay. All right, she just indicated, Jocelyn stated that she's looking forward to the corrective relaxer video because she desperately needs one. Particular portion of my hair in the front has refused to take to the relaxer no matter which one I use. Okay. All right, well, let's talk, Jocelyn. What relaxer are you using? Are you following the instructions on how long to leave it on your hair? What are you doing prior to leading up to that relaxer? These are questions you want to ask yourself. So typically, as I'll say for me, when I know that a relaxer day is coming, I prepare my hair with protein, Alpha G being of choice. And then from there, I am moisturizing and sealing, obviously, like maybe once a week. I am also going to be oiling my scalp only with a black castor oil. And then I go in on relaxer day to like lather my strands with a firm protective, which is down here, and then my edges with petroleum jelly. I stick to either doing the normal relaxer of olive oil ORS, or I'll do the firm. I am going to be doing a video soon on the ORS, lie versus no lie. If y'all are interested in that and don't know which one you should do, definitely stay tuned to that video because that's going to again teach you all on what relaxers work for you. So stay tuned for that. And if y'all have never even heard of a lie versus no lie, then you definitely want to stay tuned because you'll be able to understand sometimes why certain relaxers don't work for you. But yeah, Jocelyn, I'm definitely interested in how long you're leaving it on your hair. All right, so we are actually almost finished. I could hear the water because I only put in whatever was required to be in this bowl, but it's almost done. I can feel it like bubbling up. So I've been under here, I don't know, y'all tell me, like 15 minutes, maybe 20 at this point, doing this hydration process. The front of my hair feels so good. It feels so good. If I see a difference in this, because I'm gonna end it really soon after I'm show you what my hair looks like. If I see a difference in the week, I'm gonna do a video on it, letting you all know this is going to be in my staple journey. Probably no more hooded dryers unless I do like roller sets or something like that. But this is good. You can use this also for coloring of the hair. They say that once people do the coloring, they can get under here to hydrate as well. Um, just do your research as to getting a steamer. You don't have to get this steamer. You can get another steamer. I have one in my cart that I'm going to be removing soon because it broke, so I'm not going to encourage that at all. But getting a steamer is definitely life when it comes down to the hair journey. I can automatically feel a difference. It's really hydrating my hair. You can even use this for your skin because my face feels hydrated. Obviously, all this liquid that's falling on it. But yeah, this is good. But definitely, you all leave a comment on the video letting me know if you all are interested in relaxed podcasting, relaxed hair podcasting, where we get on whatever particular day that y'all are interested in getting on, whatever time, and we talk all things relaxer, all things whatever it may be. It could be about relaxers, it could be about God, it could be about kids, it could be about decor. We can get on here and discuss. I would like to keep it, obviously with pertaining to relax because I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. I mean, but I'm gonna be throwing in my God too. So if y'all don't like God, then I don't know what to tell you. But I would like it to be focused on those things. But if we want it to be broad, then we can definitely have it broad. We'll just go by the majority. But relax hair